Australian plants have adapted in a variety of ways to reproduce using pollination and seed dispersal or asexual. Pollination is a process in which pollen is transferred from the anther to the stigma for fertilization. Plants display many adaptations to ensure the success of this process. Pollen grains are light and easily transported by the wind. Plants using this method have adapted to produce a great deal of pollen to increase the chances of success. These plants don't need to attract animals or insects, often having small flowers without perfume or bright colors, such as some conifers, grasses, and silkbrush. Anthers and stigmata often project from the flower for maximum exposure to the wind. Many plants have adapted to produce colored petals and strong scents to attract bees, wasps, butterflies, or ants. The Australian broad-leaved orchid imitates the scent and appearance of a female thine wasp, attracting male wasps which transfer pollen from plant to plant. Some plants have adapted to produce strong scents to attract birds, bats, rodents, and marsupials, like eucalyptus acacia, using bright flowers and sweet nectar to attract honeyeaters. Seed dispersal. Seeds need to be distributed over a large area, stopping overcrowding and giving the new plants a better chance. Australian plants have adapted to disperse their seeds using a variety of methods, including insects, gravity, wind, water, and animals. Several acacias use ants to distribute their seeds. These models have adapted to produce lipids, a mixture of fats and vitamins, around the seeds which ants take into their nests, eating the lipids and discarding the seeds in a waste of heaps, a fertile place for new plants to grow. Cone-shaped flowers of the bird's nest fungus are designed to catch raindrops and then use the splashing water to move the seeds. Some plants, such as certain kinds of banksia, produce seeds with an aerodynamic design, allowing them to be blown by the wind for long distances. Such plants open after a bushfire. When the fire was cleared or away, most of the other plants and ash will provide nutrients. Seeds such as those from the nitro bush are eaten and then pass through the gut of animals or birds. This transports the seeds to a new area and the animal droppings provide nutrients. Plants that have adapted to use this method inject their seeds at high speeds, sending them some distance from the parent plant. The seeds of the Acacia cultriformis can travel for up to 2 meters as the seed pods dry out and then split open with great force. Asexual reproduction is when a new plant is grown from a single parent. This is done in a number of ways, including cutting, runners, and budding. Pieces broken off some plants will grow into a new plant. A wombat digging into its burrow could scrape a liverwort colony apart, splitting it into separate pieces which can each become a new plant. Some plants send out runners, which are long stems which grow horizontally along the ground. New plants grow the nodes along the runners. Scaevola striata and Camellia cyana are 2 plants that have adapted to use this method. The plants grow from the parent plants and are then able to become a separate plant. Kalanico produces buds along leaf margins, which can break off and form new plants.